Hey everyone, welcome back. Let's get into it. Let's talk Cardano as we wake up in the midweek, and Cardano still continues to look nice on the charts. We'll talk about kind of why the markets are headed up and the conversation that we have to have, because it's not too common where you guys have been watching my Cardano videos and we've been talking about crypto, and Cardano's at the forefront of kind of what's happening each and every single day. Up another 23% on the last 24 hours. I'm going to break down exactly what you need to know about ADA for today, for tomorrow, and the whales, what they're doing with Cardano, because this has been a complete 180 as this narrative has changed. Also, I want to kind of get into a price prediction for March as we look into the more bullish category, where this is going to be something where we haven't seen within Cardano and ADA since 2022. So we'll get into it. If you guys have watched my stuff for a long time, I'm happy to talk about this with you guys, because it's really challenging when I'm a big Cardano fan, and then I'm making this content for years and years, and then all the comments and the FUD and the disdain against ADA, which I'm sure I'm going to get it in this video all the same, but it's basically, I'll take the FUD when Cardano's up 23% versus the latter any day and twice on Sunday. So let's get into it. First and foremost, not financial advice. Always be sure to do your own research and due diligence. This is the charts. I mean, these bubbles today are something of wonder as we wonder why the markets have rebounded the way they have. Bitcoin at 90,000. Be careful that we do get a buy the rumor, sell the news kind of phenomenon when Donald Trump speaks on March 7th. A lot of people think that he may be kind of activating that 0% capital gains tax for American-made cryptos. Just speculation, just a rumor, okay? But let's get further into the news and what ADA is doing on the day. Also, guys, if you want to find a new exchange, this is BTCC. They are one of the partners that I have now on the channel. Spot and futures trading, one of the biggest and most respected exchanges out there due to the fact that they've been around for quite some time. So check them out for yourself. Do your own research, due diligence. I'll never tell you guys to buy or sell a crypto, but if you are a United States, this is a great option if you do want to trade spot and futures. Okay, Cardano, as we look at it, guys, we're brushing up on $1. We did briefly eclipse that through the early hours, depending on where you're located in the morning. But now this is where we have to have that conversation. Can Cardano go back to $1.25? We'll see how we weather Friday, and I'm going to get into some of the numbers as we allude into a March price prediction. So let's get down into that and talk about, first and foremost, what's causing this boom. Okay, so a multi-month high of whale transactions, 100,000 or more. Just want to take a little bit of an excerpt out of this, okay? Also, we've seen that Michael Saylor has taken a surprising stance on Cardano's inclusion into the U.S. Strategic Reserve in a recent CNBC interview, which I kind of don't know how he's allowed to do that, first and foremost. It comes off as kind of a lunatic, a psychopath on the news channels when he comes and does these interviews, where a lot of people think he's crazy. But then on the other hand, he's saying, telling everybody to sell their house and quit their job and just basically become a Bitcoin maximalist. Okay, but anyways, that's a different topic for another day. But when we talk about this, he says that ADA alongside XRP, Ethereum, and Solana is a bullish move for the entire crypto industry. That's a different little stance, because a lot of people would never have thought Michael Saylor would have said any other crypto outside of BTC. And here it stands today, guys, as the bullish momentum continues to surmount. All right, so that's kind of where I wanted to talk to you guys about. The whale activity, though, we have seen the highest level in whale transactions in the last 3 months. This is something that has lifted Cardano's price up into the $1 territory. We'll see if we get across that on today. It's something where I do think that is a very strong indication, but what we're seeing, and I'm going to most likely attribute that to what we're seeing here within the forecast as we look into some of the technicals. So just to conclude, the big note that we have gotten from Cardano is the 20 and the 200-day EMAs there for Cardano. We have broken through, and that's something as we look into what we need to do to have a breakout. You have to get through the EMAs from a technical standpoint. Some people won't even trade the chart if you don't. The automated features of some people trading based on indicators and algorithms, you almost have to start that cascade of buy alerts, if you will. Also, some other analysis that we want to talk about for a continued uptrend. The RSI, as we all know, this is something where we are kind of neutral, tending to bias towards the overbought territory at 56.97. But as we look into the MACD, that's another one that has been bullish as well. But I think that the thing going for us, guys, and this is kind of where I want to conclude with this all. We can follow the technicals till we're blue in the face. We can talk about this day in and day out. We can study charts. We can watch it on the 1 minute candles, and you'll go nuts. Okay. What it comes down to is we can have the best technicals in the world. You could be the best crypto trader in the world, but if Donald Trump opens his mouth, says something, if we get a big macro thing happening overseas, something with Russia, Ukraine, it really, quite frankly, doesn't matter. I mean, we even have Israel and Palestine. So you have to understand the macro and how that affects crypto so much more in terms of volatility. And that's kind of where I want to end with, because the take-home message of this video is we need to wait till Friday, see what comes down from the crypto summit, see what the macro news is, because quite frankly, guys, the technicals don't really mean a darn thing, because we've had some of the best time ecosystem environment to trade crypto in thus far, and we went on the downside. So it works both ways. But for me, guys, if you want to be trading crypto out there, I'll never tell you to buy or sell. But this is something where you want to be looking into, in my opinion, the more macro news versus the on-chain technical news. Because if you're doing that, you may as well just hold, because it's too flighty. Crypto traders are very, very. The crypto word is jeet. They're very jeety. I call it flighty, but it's a fun word to say. So I'll leave you guys with that. As always, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe down below. Also, if you have not done so, make sure to check out BTCC. Start trading on that platform if it's right for you. And obviously, guys, we'll see you in the next video. Have a great rest of your day. Cheers.